John. On this channel, we talk all things physical media, movies, music, and books. If you're not that kind of thing, go ahead and subscribe down below for more of that kind of content. Also, if you want to follow me on Letterboxd, the link will be to that down below as well. I'm late getting to that app, but I'm absolutely loving it. So if you want to see what I'm watching as of late and see some smaller to longer reviews, they're on there as well. So anyway, if you want to follow me there, links are all below. Today, we're talking Batman, friends. As you can tell by the image and the title, we're talking Batman. Batman 1989, first big Batman movie in my life, just hit a 35 years old anniversary, which makes me feel old because it doesn't feel like it came out that long ago. But anyway, 35 years. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to rank all 13 Batman films I have in my collection. What I want you to do is let me know what you think of that ranking, but also let me know in the comments below what your ranking would be. Let me know, also, you may have some films, Batman films I don't have in my collection. There's a lot of animated stuff I don't have. I do have one animated film in here, but there's a bunch of them that, not that I don't like them, I've never seen them. So maybe someday they will enter into the collection and into the ranking. But today I've got 13 films for you. I want to share from my least favorite to my favorite film. I thought it'd be a fun thing to do to celebrate Batman 1989 hitting 35 years old. So friends, let me know what you think of the ranking. Let me know what your ranking is. Here we go at number 13. So coming in at number 13 is Batman Forever. Now, some people may think, that is the second worst of all the Batman films, but hear me out on this. I do like Val Kilmer as Batman. That is all great for me. I'm not a huge fan of Tommy Lee Jones and Jim Carrey in their roles in this film. So not a huge fan of that. I do like Val Kilmer. The other parts, I didn't connect with that at all. So for me, while Val did a great job, this comes in at number 13. Coming in at number 12, many people would put this at the bottom, but it's coming in at number 12 for me, and it is Batman and Robin. Now, the reason this one comes in a little bit higher than the other one, two reasons. One, you've got Arnold Schwarzenegger here. I absolutely love him in this film. He's completely ridiculous. All his lines are so cheesy, and that puts it over the top for me. I love it because Schwarzenegger is in this film. The second reason I would say I put it over top of this one is for one of the special features. You have a music video by the Smashing Pumpkins. I'm a huge Smashing Pumpkins fan, so because of Arnold Schwarzenegger, because of the Smashing Pumpkins, this one comes in at number 12 for me. Coming in at number 11, and this may surprise you, a lot of people love this film. In fact, of the two with this featuring this Batman, the first two anyway, many people would put this one above the other one. I don't. It's quite low on my list, to be honest. And it is Batman Returns. I'm not the biggest fan of this one. I know everybody loves Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. I find it way over the top. I will say the reason I do enjoy the film is Michael Keaton, Tim Burton aesthetics. Other than that, I'm not the biggest fan. Christopher Walken's in this one, so I love that. So Walken, Keaton, Burton, I like that stuff. All the rest of it is a little over the top for me. It got kind of goofy after the first one came out. And so anyway, didn't like the trajectory of this one. I know people may disagree with me on that. That's totally fine. Let me know in the comments below. That's your place to let me know. Anyway, friends, this one comes in for me at number 11, Batman Returns. Coming in at number 10, this is a weird one because there's at least 3-4 Batmans in this one, but I'm gonna narrow it down to one, the one that got, I think, the most screen time in it, and this is The Flash. So we do have Batman here. We have Michael Keaton coming back as Batman, which I absolutely loved, was a huge fan of that, and had so much fun watching him. Every time he's on the screen, I really enjoyed it. Ben Affleck is in this one. I don't want to give away some things. There is another Batman at the end that was really funny. I appreciated that. And then you have some other scenes where other ones are seen as well. The reason this one's lower on my list is I just got annoyed in this film a lot. I think the first time I saw it, I enjoyed it more. The second time I watched it, I really couldn't get into it. A lot of the CGI is just whatever to me. I couldn't get into it. I find it actually pretty distracting at points. So anyway, I don't love the film, but Michael Keaton as Batman back in the role was really fun for me. So in my ranking, this does come in at number 10. Coming in at number 9, I want to love this one more than I do, but I don't. And it is Batman versus Superman. Now, if you don't want spoilers, then zip past this. But if you've been around, you watch superhero films, you've already heard this. I love that it's pretty dark in here, this film. I really enjoy that part of the film. I love that they were battling each other. I didn't love that when they found out their moms had the same name, the whole Martha thing came up. That ruined it for me. It completely took me out of the whole film. And then the other one, Jesse Eisenberg, I think that's his name, playing Lex Luthor, that killed it for me as well. It was just, in my opinion, one of the just just a horrible miscasting. You can disagree with me, that's fine. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying for me, I just couldn't do it. So anyway, for me, this film comes in a little lower. I do enjoy Ben Affleck as Batman. I think he's a really great Bruce Wayne as well. I enjoy him as Batman, but Bruce Wayne, I think he excels at that. So anyway, for me, Batman vs. Superman, I like a lot about it, but a lot about it I don't like. Comes in at number 9 for me. Coming in at number 8, this one also might be a little controversial. I just think it's okay. And it is The Dark Knight Rises. Now, it's Christopher Nolan, so I love that. It's beautifully shot. I do like Bane in here is great. Obviously, Christian Bale is fantastic. Gary Oldman's fantastic. All of that's good. There's just, I love Batman when he's in Gotham and he's just fighting crime. That's my favorite part. So when he's off in the cells in the prison and doing the training montages, all that kind of stuff, like you'll see in another film later, I'm not into any of that. I want him in Gotham. I want him fighting criminals. That's what I want. The end of it, also, I won't spoil it. There's a part of the end that I didn't like either. I thought there was a really powerful sacrifice everything, and then it's like, oh, whatever. So you may disagree with me on that one, but this one comes in for me a little lower. It's number 8 on my list. I do enjoy it. I haven't seen it in a while. I should give it a rewatch. But for me, I thought it was okay. Also, it suffered from coming behind maybe the greatest superhero film of all time. So it did suffer from that as well. But I thought it was a decent film. Coming in at number 8 for me, The Dark Knight Rises. Coming in at number 7 for me, this is a ridiculous film, and it is the Lego Batman movie. This is foolish front to back, and I love it. Will Arnett as Batman, the voice is so good. Michael Cera as Robin, so good. Zach Galifianakis as the Joker, fantastic. I love everything about this. I laugh throughout this entire film. It is really, really funny. So how dare I put it above a Nolan film? I'm sorry. I laugh at this one really, really hard. And so it does come above The Dark Knight Rises. For those of you who are hurt by that, I apologize. Not really. But Batman, Lego Batman movie comes in for me at number 7. Coming in at number 6 for me is Batman the movie. Now, you might think this is ridiculous. It is so campy and cheesy, and that's what I love about it. I go into this film knowing it's that, and so I love it. Rather than going into a Batman film that you're expecting something serious and intense and finding campy cheesiness, instead of that, you go into this going, this is so ridiculous and way over the top, and I love it. So Adam West, Burt Ward, so good. This is the special edition Blu-ray of it, and it's just a fantastic film. The whole climbing up the thing, the shark repellent, everything, I absolutely love it. Really enjoy this one. So Batman the movie comes in for me at number 6. All right, we're in the top 5. Number 5 for me was the beginning of the Nolan trilogy with Batman Begins. I thought this was really great. I remember being in the theater and seeing this and just thinking Batman is so different than how I've ever seen it before, and loved it. I loved that it was darker. I loved that it was more serious. Everything about it, I really enjoyed. Nolan did a fantastic job. And once he did this one, I was so excited to see what else he would do. And obviously, he created an amazing trilogy. But Batman Begins, love it, comes in at number 5 for me. Coming in at number 4 is The Batman. So the most recent Batman film we have, Robert Pattinson playing Batman. I will say I don't necessarily I didn't not like him as Batman, but I also didn't love him as Batman. I thought the musical score was really interesting. I enjoyed that. I love that it became this noir detective film. That was fantastic. I love that it's in gritty Gotham. All of that I really loved. I'm very curious to see where they're going to go with this one next. Probably my only complaint of this one is it felt really long. I could have used a little bit more action, but it was, again, phenomenal noir detective story. I cannot complain. This one comes in for me at number 4. Coming in at number 3 for me is Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, the first Justice League was just a travesty to film. Now, if you enjoyed that film, wonderful. I didn't love it. In fact, I attempted watching it at least 4 times and was unconscious every time within 30 minutes. So I never saw past 30 minutes. I fell asleep every single time. This film came out, it's much, much longer. And this, I was on the edge of my seat for the entire duration of the film. And it is long, and I absolutely loved it. Everything about it was so good. I love the characters. I love the things that were in this film that weren't in the other one, that were missing from the other one. The Joker coming in just floored me. Love that part. Ben Affleck, I think, does a phenomenal job in this one. I really enjoyed it. Friends, if you haven't seen Zack Snyder's Justice League, you absolutely must. It is so, so good. And the other one, I did used to own it, and it's gone. I'd never watch that again. This, though, is a phenomenal film. And so for me, when it comes to Batman films, this one comes in at number 3. All right, so we have two more left. Number two is the reason I'm doing this video, and it is Batman 1989. I love this film. Michael Keaton as Batman, I thought did a great job. Tim Burton, everything he does in this film, his aesthetics, really enjoy that. Jack Nicholson as the Joker, I think is amazing. I love it. Yes, it is campy and it is silly in parts, but there are also some parts with him as the Joker that are, I think, really, really intense. Wait till they get a load of me. Favorite line in that film with him. And so I love this film. I think it's outstanding. Everything about it, I'm a huge fan of. It grabbed my attention, and it's still number two for me when it comes to Batman films. And I could watch this anytime and really, really enjoy it. So coming in on my list of Batman films, my 13 in my collection, this is number two. Coming in at number one, no shocker to anybody, and if you look at any of these kind of lists here on YouTube, it's almost universally the same thing, and it is The Dark Knight. Again, as I mentioned before, this might be the gold standard for superhero films. I can't think of another superhero film that I think is better than this. I think this is perfect in every single way. Heath Ledger, as we all know, just brilliant in the role as the Joker. I would say he almost ruined the trilogy for me because I just thought he was so good that if I'm going to put one of the three films from Nolan in for Batman, it's going to be this one every single time. When Heath wasn't on the screen in this film, I wanted him on the screen. I went to see this. I've never gone to see a film more than once in theater. I went to see this one 3 times in IMAX because I just could not get enough of this film. And so everything about it, I have no complaints. I love it. I think it's perfect. And for me, it is number one on my list of Batman films. All right, friends, there you go. These are my 13 films, Batman films that are in my collection, and that is how I would rank them. Friends, let me know in the comments below. What are your favorite Batman films? What Batman films do you love that I don't have in my collection that I should at least consider picking up and putting in the collection? And I know there's a bunch of animated stuff out there that I've just never seen. So let me know if there's something that I should consider putting in my collection. Let me know how you might reorder my ordering. Let me know just how you would order them all. I'm really curious to see what you think as we celebrate 35 years of Batman 1989. So friends, thank you so much for checking out this video. As always, I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourself. We'll see you next time.